I am a little bit legitimately bummed out for the Chiefs, but I grew up as an Eagles fan, so I'm also kind of stoked for the Eagles. I just never liked Sirianni. Whatever. He leaves me limp, so to speak. But Howie Roseman is the best at what he does, and I am always attracted or interested in greatness, especially literate greatness. That tracks at every level of every level of abstraction of my interests, right? So the great emperors that I'm interested in are the ones who left us libraries, that sort of thing. And it's always nice to root for a member of the tribe. When I was a young man in my 20s, I desperately wanted to marry into the tribe. And so it's always a particularly good feeling to root for a member of the tribe. I'll say that. And I'll say it in those exact words, because I think that's the appropriate way that a member of the tribe in sports media would say it. Because it doesn't have to be about anything. I'm almost disappointed that my fancy footwear is just going to be tucked down underpants like a masculine man should be, but ladies, I still go fancy with my socks. Dudes with some income that wear nice socks, maybe tuck the pant. Maybe show a little bit of ankle. Chicks dig it. But anyway, I'm beating around the bush of saying I knew the Eagles were going to win in a blowout because I heard three people on television, and the only message that I heard three people say was that they were just glad for NFL parity because that meant that there would be no more blowouts like in the 70s, where you had one team that was really good in their conference and the other team was just better. The Chiefs did not benefit from the refs. The Chiefs benefited from an AFC that's been cowed for 30 years. Not really 30 years, but 25 years. Tom Brady's only been gone for half a decade, and they're still cowed because while he was doing his greatness, Patrick Mahomes was whooping up on them too. The Bills may never recover from those 4 Super Bowls. It might be too much. It might be too recent. The Jets and the Dolphins will never get there because of their ownership. Your next great hope is for the Broncos to do exactly what the Broncos did to the Patriots. But now, I mean, you could almost hear Tom say it many times that game from the end of the first Chiefs drive just felt like his Giants game. He almost waxed poetic about that game in the middle of the first quarter. I'm glad that he resisted Kevin Burkhardt asking him to wax poetic, because it would have gotten tacky after a while, especially as badly as the Chiefs were playing. But he also said it looked like the time that he played the Chiefs where they just could not protect Mahomes, and so the offense just couldn't get going. So there is a blueprint. And I said